crucial. You've picked an item, you've thought about the strengths of your item, you have the positive things about it, you've done a little description, and now here we go. It's time for you to pitch it to somebody about why it is that they should go get it or why your item is awesome, why it's amazing, why it's great. Uh, I've broken my section down here into three different parts. Uh, I'm going to start either my beginning here is going to be this first part, the middle here over here, where I have this part is going to be my description. It's going to be pretty similar across the board. And my ending part is also going to be very similar across the board. The thing that's going to be probably the biggest difference is going to be in the beginning. I have a lot of options. I can decide by starting with a question. So I could ask them something about related to an item or something that's related to how my item fixes things or does things. I could start with a statement, really kind of just basically boldly putting my foot in the ground about something that is great for my item, or I could start with a description, okay, and really kind of painting a little bit of a picture for my listener. In this case, I have a massage roller. That was the thing that I picked in the very beginning, something that's been really helpful for me. And so underneath it, I've done three different ways to get started. First thing says, have your legs ever been really sore? Has it been hard to walk or get around? Well, I have a solution. Is the R8 massage roller. Here, I ask two different questions because it kind of that follow-up question helps with kind of reinforcing the first one. And then I go in with what the solution is going to be. Okay. If you're somebody who's doing something like chapped lips and you have this chapstick, you might talk about have your lips ever been really chapped? Has it been hard and cracked on your lips? Well, I have the great solution for you, and then what that item is. Um, Here, the next part is it's a statement. The best massage roller on the market is the R8 massage roller. If you're maybe going with a particular like food, for example, you might say, the greatest pesto on the market is pesto from wherever it might be, whatever that might be for you. And then down here on the bottom, I could start with a description. Here, I've again gone with the same idea of my massage roller. Imagine yourself hobbling around the room. Your legs are tired and sore. You feel like you are a stiff board, like a piece of plywood, right? I want to kind of give a comparison. Piece of plywood, people think when you think of plywood, it doesn't really move. It's very stiff. So here I need a fix. You need to fix it. The solution you need is the R8 roller. I could use any of these three as I do my description or lead into my description. I need to pick one to get myself going. Again, as you're thinking about it, if you have a lot of description, maybe you want to be short in the beginning, but really kind of think to yourself about how you can creatively hook your reader or your listener. Going on, I have this middle part, which is my description. That's this part here. This is going to be pretty much the same across any way you start. Here, I've talked about the rubber wheels that are soft, because those are kind of a positive for me. Again, refer back to your sheet from yesterday where you were working on the things that were really great about your product. And on the end, I talked about this idea that you can control it. I used a little bit of a comparison to some other items, which again was something that we talked about yesterday. You compare it to something else. If you're doing a video game and it compares to a different video game, how is it better? What makes this something that is superior to something else? In the end, I really want to be thinking to myself about why this item is great. And I want to call them back to have a call to action. What do you want them to do? If it's for me, I want them to go get this thing. This thing's awesome. I kind of want to sell them on it. I'm almost like kind of like a salesperson for it. Like I use it, so I want you to use it, right? So here I said, so if you are someone who needs a massage, there's only one great choice. Again, this is an opinion piece. So I know that there are lots of trait choices. Here I've added this idea there's only one great choice. And then I've added on the end what it is that they need to do. So as you're going today, pick a way to start, go through your description, and then in the end, think about how you're going to close it all up.